Okay, today's lesson, we will be doing the Voices at Play, page 322. Let's check our understanding. So, I will guide you to apply the comprehension strategies, and you will apply the comprehension strategies and attempt the question for self-assessment. It is very, very important that you attempt the question. Don't just copy the answers. It really do you no good. Okay, you have to use your brain and think. Okay, so that you learn and apply the techniques that are being taught. Okay, if you're not struggling, you're not learning. So it is okay to struggle and feel that it's difficult, because that is learning. Okay, so you should refer to page 320 and 322, the passage "Best Breakfast Ever," when you are doing the questions. And use short phrases or complete sentence to answer the question, okay, on the text. So, let's start. First is to understand the orientation: who, what, when, and where. So, who are the main characters here? What is happening to the main characters? Where did the events take place? When did the events take place? Pause the video. Write your answer down in the book. You can write in pencil first, okay? If you want, later you can use a different color to write down the suggested answers. Okay, there is no let's say the answers are quite straightforward here. Okay, so pause the video, attempt the question first. Okay, are you ready? Have you attempted? Make sure that you have attempted. Okay, I want you to think. Okay, I want you to think and attempt the question. Don't need to erase answer and say, "Oh, my answer is wrong." Okay, here is just understanding the orientation, the who, what, where, and when. Okay, so who are the main characters here? The writer, her mother, her father. Right? What is happening to the main characters? Her father was supposed to go out with her mother for dinner to celebrate their anniversary. However, he fell asleep on the couch. Her mother cooked breakfast, her husband's favorite meal, for dinner instead. So if you wrote something that is similar along the lines of this, it's great. Okay, as long as you mention about anniversary dinner, fell asleep, the breakfast, okay, was made, so the mother didn't go out, I think it's fine. Okay, so where did the events take place? At the writer's home. When did the events take place? On the day of her parents' 19th anniversary. Okay, so next part of this is understanding vocabulary. And if you find all this familiar, because I've already done the video lesson earlier on how to guess a word meaning from context. Okay, and this is actually already done. So crash on the couch, what's the meaning? It means sleep on the sofa. If you are right on the sofa, is fine as well. Muggy means very humid, or you can say very warm. Okay, emerge means came out of. tremendous means strong. We have already done that, okay? So, next, understand phrases, clauses, and sentences. Okay. Write down a phrase in paragraph 2 which suggests that the love between the first person narrator's parents was constant. Okay, so in terms of the question type, what is the question type? Analyze the question. Write down a phrase. Write down a phrase. What is this question type? So the question type, sorry, maybe I should type in a different color. Okay, so the question type is quotation question. Right? Okay. So I'll go to the passage and find paragraph 2. Okay. I have copied paragraph 2 here so that I don't have to toggle in between the documents. All right. So what is the phrase that suggests the love between the first person narrator, that's the writer's parents, was constant? Okay, let's read. But one hot and muggy summer, when my parents' 19th anniversary was coming up, they made plans to go out, just the two of them. The big day finally arrived, and Dad got home at 7. Mom had fed all of us, or 5 of us, early. She was dressed in the finest and wearing his favorite pair of high heels when he came in. They kissed, as they always did, when he came through the kitchen and headed for the family room. It was obvious he was hot and tired. Okay. Now, pause the video. Write down your answer. After you've written down your answer, come back. Okay. Have you written your answer? Yes. Good. If no, go back and write the answer down. Okay? I want you to try the question. Don't just copy the answer. Try the question. Have you tried the question? Good. Okay? If you didn't, I'm very disappointed. Go and try the question. Okay. Now, so write down a phrase. So for the phrase, remember what you need to have? You need to use quotation mark. How do quotation mark look like? Okay, look like that. Okay, quotation marks look like that. Okay, so which one suggests that the love between the first person narrator was constant? Phrase. This is a phrase, but this is not the answer. Okay, so what is a phrase? My parents' 19th anniversary was a phrase. Okay, but this is not the answer too. Okay, what's the phrase? Just the two of them is a phrase. But is it the answer? Love between the first person's narrators was constant. Not the answer. Phrase. Big day arrived. Suggests that love between the parents was constant? Nope. Phrase. Okay, so after N, this is another phrase. Not the answer. Is this a phrase? No, this is a sentence. Capital letter, N with an N punctuation. Sentence. Phrase. She was dressed in the finest, or dressed in the finest. Okay, it's a phrase. Does it suggest any love was constant? No. N. So N tells you there is another phrase starting up. Wearing his favorite pair of high heels. Phrase? No. Okay. Phrase. They kiss. Is this a possible phrase? Love between the parents was constant. Kiss doesn't suggest anything. Okay, how about this phrase? As they always did. Suggests that love was constant. Yes. This is the phrase. Okay? So, copy accurately. As they always did. Then, sorry, trying to, okay? So this is the answer. Okay, for this quotation question. What might make the big day so important? Suggest at least two reasons based on what the first person narrator shared. So, what kind of question is this? It is telling me what might make this big day so important. Okay, so ask me to suggest at least two reasons. So it tells me that what kind of question is this? Inference. Okay. What might, not what is. If it's what is, it tells you that it's a factual question. Okay. So what might make the big day so important? Two reasons. So I'm going to look for the two reasons. Big day so important. Hot and muggy summer. No. Why is the big day so important? It was my parents' 19th anniversary. Okay, so here's a different color. Okay. And then what's another reason? Why is it so important? Wow. They made plans to go out. So is that very important because they made plans to go out? Okay. Or is it important? They had to make plans. Okay, to go out. And why is it so important? It's just the two of them, not the entire family. Okay, so yeah. So the big day finally arrived. So it's before that. After that, why was it so important? Set out of 5 of us early. So is that why it's important? Okay. She was dressed in her finest. Right? So important. Why is the big day so important? The kiss. No. Okay. So based on some of this reason, pick two. Okay, to write. Okay. Write first. Pause the video. Write first. Okay, what might make the big day so important? Pause the video and write. Have you written your answer? No? Go back and write it. I don't want you to copy the answer. Okay? Try. Yes, I know that it's difficult, but you have to try and write down the answer. Later, I'll go through. Copying will not help you. Okay. Have you written down? Good. Okay, it's important that you try. So what might make the big day so important? So the first reason can be, okay, maybe I use a different color. It was the narrator's parents' 19th, spell correctly. No, I didn't spell correct. 19th, TH. Okay. Anniversary. So that's a possible first answer. What's the possible second answer? they made plans to go out just the two. So why is it so important? Just because they made plans? So I would say that the parents, right, rarely go out, right? Because like you read earlier, the father was always working and he's tired, right? So the parents, uh, what might make the parents rarely go out, and they made plans, right, to go out, right? So what is another possible reason why is it so important, right? Would be they make plans to go out, right? Just the two of them, which is as a couple. So they rarely go out, okay, and they make plans to go out just the two of them as a couple. What's another possible reason? She was dressed her finest. Do you think a mom usually dress up? No, right? So you can say that what might make the big day so important, the mother rarely dressed up. So what is inference means that what is not obvious. Okay. She was dressed in her finest for this dinner date. Okay. So these are some possible reasons that make the big day so important. Next one. Okay. I knew how important this evening was to my mother, but before long, Dad was fast asleep. How might the first narrator felt at this point, and why? Okay, let's continue. Okay, then I watched my mother do the strangest thing. She reached into the refrigerator, took out eggs and bacon. Soon she had a batch of biscuits baking in the oven. I never said a word. I just watched her. So, I've given you some options. Which is the most suitable word to describe the writer's feelings? Is it sad, upset, concerned? And then write also why she felt this way. Pause the video here. Write our answer. Okay, welcome back. Have you written your answer? No? Why not? Go and try the question. It's important that you learn from every question. Okay, you have to learn. Okay. Oh, I forgot to write. This is an inference question. Okay, inference question. How might tells you that it's an inference question. Okay, so how might she feel? Okay. I watched my mother do the strangest thing. Did you notice that? Okay. They're supposed to go out, right? But mother did this. Started cooking. So which one is the most suitable word to describe the writer's feelings? Is it sad? What does sad mean? Sad means unhappy. What does upset mean? Upset means troubled. What does concern mean? Worried. So, looking at this paragraph, which one is the most suitable word to describe the writer's feeling at this point in time? Is she unhappy? Or sad? No. Is she upset? Troubled? No. How does she feel? She feels concerned. Right? She's concerned about her mother because her mother dressed up. Okay? And she was looking forward to this dinner date, but the dad fell asleep. Okay? So the most suitable word is concerned. Why does she feel concerned? Okay? If you've not attempted this part of the question, pause the video and go and do it. Okay. Have you written down your answer and tried writing? Okay, that's good. Okay, so why would the writer feel concerned? Well, she saw her mother, right, preparing to go out, right, and yet what happened? Mother looked forward to it, right? And what happened? Her mother preparing to go out, and yet her mother started to cook. Okay. Because her father fell asleep on the couch. Okay, so if you write an alternative answer that say that or you can say her mother was looking forward to an anniversary dinner, but in the end she did not go out. So hence The writer was concerned about her mother's feelings. Why she's concerned? Why was she concerned? Okay. She saw that her mother was preparing so much to go out. Preparing so much. Okay. Maybe I can, in fact, I would like to introduce you to an even better word. All geared up to go out. Oh, I have a run-on sentence here. Yet. Her mother started to cook because her father fell asleep on couch. Okay, what's the run-on sentence? Do you see that just now I did? There's more than one idea in the sentence. So what I did was I make sure that there's only one idea in one sentence. So how do I correct the run-on sentence is I use a full stop, okay, and then I start a new line, a new sentence. Okay. Okay, next question. Oh, is there another question? Yes. Okay, the next question is this. How do you know that the love between the first person's narrator's parents made a strong impression of her? Write down a sentence in paragraph 7 that will show you this. So what kind of question is this? Write down a sentence in paragraph 7. What kind of question is this? Write down a sentence. What kind of sentence is this? What question is this? Okay. Quotation mark. Quotation question. Quotation question. Okay, so go to paragraph 7. He ran his fingers through his head of natural curly snow white hair and sat on the edge of the couch. As he looked up, he found my mother standing in front of him with his dinner. I will never forget the look of love that passed between them as they made contact. So is it the first line? Made a strong impression? No. Is it the second line? No. Is it the sentence? Yes, because it's talking about I will never forget the look of love that passed between them as they made eye contact. So, for this question, how do you do it? Just write like that? No, if you just write like that, it's not right, okay? What do you have to put? You have to put the all important quotation mark. Okay, you have to put the quotation mark. Very, very important that you put the quotation mark. Because if you don't put the quotation mark, it is not a quote. So the quotation mark, make sure that it's a quote. Okay, make sure that you use the quotation mark. If I sound naggy, it's because many students don't put the quotation mark. Okay, so find a sentence, use the quotation mark when you quote. Next, understanding the organization pattern and structure. Okay, this is on page 325. So for the organization pattern, use numbers to indicate the order in which the events took place. Organization structure, circle which stage each event belongs to. So, I went through this before. Okay. This is not the first time that we are doing something like that. So let's go through the events first. The first person's narrator's parents wanted to eat out to celebrate their 19th wedding anniversary. Okay, next one. She noticed that the husband was tired and assured that they can eat out another time. So what stage is that? It seems to me that it is a record of events. Okay. So I'll circle that. Oops, sorry. Let me go to that page again. Okay. Record of events. After her father died, the first person narrator recorded the lesson on love that the parents had taught her. That's a comment. Okay. Do the eraser and erase this first. Okay, next. The first person narrator's father told her mother that he sincerely meant to take her out to dinner. That's a record of events. What has happened? Okay, next. Oops, sorry. Okay, sorry, let me try that again. The evening of the dinner, the first person's narrator's father napped on the couch, tired from work. So that is what? Record events. The first person's narrator's mother passed away, finally joining her husband in heaven. That is a record of events. However, he overslept and woke up to find that his wife had prepared his favorite breakfast foods for dinner. That is a record of events. Okay, now I want you to pause the video and then do the organization. Use numbers to indicate the order in which the events took place. Okay, have you tried? Have you written down the numbers to indicate the order in which the events took place? No? Go and do it. Okay, it's just numbers. I'm not asking you to write. Have you done it? Have you written the numbers that indicate the order of the events took place? Yes? Good. Okay. So we know that the first one was eat out to celebrate the 19th anniversary. What's the next one that happened? The father fell asleep. Right? Next. What happened? He overslept. Right? And woke up to find that his wife has prepared his favorite breakfast food for dinner. Then what happened? The father told the mother that he sincerely meant to take her out to dinner. And what did the dad say? Or what did the mom say? She said that she noticed that her husband was tired, so that he can eat out another time. What's next? Pass away finally, joining husband in heaven. And lastly, after the father died, the first person record the lesson the father had taught her. Okay. Did you get that? Okay. So understanding a key message. What key lessons, if any, did the first person narrator learn by the end of the text? What did she learn? So you need to focus on the final paragraph and state the things that the first person has learned, if any. So what did she learn? She learned that her parents have tremendous love for each other. Okay, that's it. Okay.